How's it going, Habibis? I hope you guys are well. I am both pleased and perplexed today because I get to show you a combo that was right underneath our noses for years now in Master Duel, and nobody realized it until today. So I'm very perplexed by that fact, but I'm pleased that I get to share it with you guys because I'm very excited for it, and I really think it's a huge combo. This is not clickbait. This is not a drill. This is very serious. And I first have to give a big shout out to the Dark Magician Facebook group where I got this information from. A group expert on there, Christian, posted it, and they credited RoyalGamesYT. So big shout out to both of them for discovering this combo, and now I get to share it with you guys, so I'm very pumped about that. If you guys have been watching my channel, you've been watching King Matty TTV, King Matty YT, be sure to sub and be sure to drop a like. Be sure to drop a like because this video will help you. Drop a like. Do it now. I'll wait. Okay, I'm done waiting. Now, if you've been watching me, you know that I am a huge proponent for the Dark Magician Triangle in Master Duel because that's the best we can do, and it's been very inconsistent. It usually takes a 3-card combo or drawing the one of a branded fusion. Very unlikely. Until today, we have a very consistent 2-card combo that involves Magician Souls and Magician's Rod. Yes, our 2 best starter pieces for the deck, and we are actually going to use them to combo here and get out the Dark Magician Triangle. Now, it's going to be 2/3 of the Dark Magician Triangle for certainty. You could definitely take chances with this combo and see if you can, get the 3rd piece. I usually like to do that because I feel like I could manipulate this deck for a lot of draw power, and it usually works out where I do get the 3rd piece. But I'm going to show you guys the certain way to set up Eternal Soul and Dragon Knight here. And before anybody says anything, yes, we are going to be using Predaplant Verte Anaconda. So therefore, that means that this combo is not able to be performed in the TCG because yes, Verte is banned in the TCG. You guys get Dragoon, we get Verte, so we're gonna use and abuse it. So let me show you guys how this works. So obviously I don't have Magician's Rod in my hand right now, but I have Preparation of Rites. I'm gonna go ahead and grab IOC, and I'm going to use IOC to grab the missing piece, the Rod. Let's just go ahead and put IOC back. And we are going to normal summon our Rod, okay? And I'm gonna use Rod here to search for Soul Servant, okay? So we're gonna search for Soul Servant. Next, we're gonna dump Dark Magician with Magician Souls. So go ahead and dump Dark Magician here. So we have 2 monsters on the field, okay? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into Predaplant Verte Anaconda, and we are going to use Anaconda's effect to dump Branded Fusion. So this is another reason I'm a little ashamed myself that I never realized that this is a possibility, because I've been playing Branded DM since its advent in Master Duel, for years now, and I never noticed this. We are going to use Albion the Sanctifier Dragon. I don't even play this card usually. We're gonna dump Mahad. Dumping Mahad is key here for draw power. And Fallen of Albaz, summoning Sanctifier. Sanctifier is the missing sauce, the goo that we need. This is crazy here. Watch this, okay? Well, watch the whole thing, but this isn't the super crazy part just yet. We're gonna use Soul Servant. Okay, we're gonna put Magician Salvation at the top of our deck. You can go Magician Salvation, you can go Eternal Soul if you don't play Magician Salvation. I just started playing Magician Salvation just because I feel like this deck is now more focused on DM plays, which is what I know all you guys want to see, the Dark Magician side of things. We're going to play DM stuff here. We're going to go draw 2 cards there, so we get 2, and then we get another card here being Eternal Soul. So you're getting card advantage, huge card advantage here. Now watch what happens, okay? I'm going to have my toggle on. Now, during my opponent's turn, I'm going to activate Sanctifier's effect, okay? I'm going to target Fallen of Albaz and Dark Magician, okay? It's gonna ask me, do I want to put Fallen of Albaz on my side? Yes. Fallen of Albaz on my side, Dark Magician on my opponent's side, and now Fallen of Albaz is going to trigger, allowing us to use the Dark Magician that we just placed on our opponent's field to summon out Dark Magician the Dragon Knight. So now, just like that, we summon Dark Magician the Dragon Knight with Eternal Soul off of a very consistent 2-card combo. Now that is something that is truly, truly incredible, because this is not something that was typically possible for DM. I feel like we can now consistently go into Dragon Knight, which is so huge for the deck. Now guys, I don't want this to take too long. I'm gonna show you guys a couple replays, and I'll show you my deck list. I'm still using Magia. I feel like we've cooked up something fierce here. I genuinely do. And I feel like with the right, little tinkering here and there, we can really get a consistent build out of this. So let's get into some of these replays, and I can't wait to hear what you guys think about this combo. Let me know in the comments below if you've already known this, and where have you been? You should have told me. But I feel like this is new for a lot of people. It's definitely new for me. If this helped you, be sure to like the video. Let's get into these replays, and then we'll go into the deck list. I'm going to show you guys just a couple quick replays. I'm going to fast forward even through them. Basically just to show not that combo anymore. I don't think I do the combo in any of the following replays, just because I want to show this deck can do so many things. It's not just that combo and set up the triangle. I mentioned this earlier. This deck can literally go into Magia, it can go into Mirror Jade, it can set up disruptions with Rinbrum and Fallen of Albaz. It has a lot of different things. So I want to show it off here. We basically just have our our weak DM triangle, I should say. Eternal Soul and Dark Magical Circle, right? We're going to summon DM here, and we're going to get rid of the Legacia. Get rid of that, and basically our opponent, they're going to send Trudy here for some reason. I think they were trying to set it up to where they can put it in the back row for follow-up. But we're going to Called by the Grave it. So now their Trudy here cannot activate its effect because we're going to negate it from the graveyard using Called by. So literally, Called by and the Dark Magical Circle banished 2 disruptions, and that's all it took. We stacked our deck, so we planned for the future off of Circle. We stacked our deck with this toy box, and we gave ourselves an opportunity to cook. Because we knew that, because we saw a toy box at the top of our deck when we used Circle the previous turn. So we are now going to, as I said, proceed to cook this fool using our toy box engine. So that's another thing. Toy box engine can cook by itself. Toy box and Magician Souls. So I'm really, really liking this deck. I don't want to say that we may have cracked the code, but I'm feeling good about this. I genuinely am. Obviously this isn't a top tier deck. Dark Magician sucks. Let's be real. However, as far as Master Duel goes, I'm finding a lot of success with this deck. So, take it for what it's worth. Take it for what it's worth. You're playing a Dark Magician deck. You guys are going to see, we'll count in the deck list. We're playing a lot of DM cards in this deck. So you can't sit here and say, oh, it's only, this many DM cards. Good one. It's a DM deck. I'm sorry I'm not playing Skilled Dark Magician and, well, what's that one? The Bonds Unity, that new card. These garbage DM cards. I'm playing 15 DM cards, so I'm happy with the deck. I'm having a lot of fun with it. So let's see how we do facing the Roach. And if you look at this hand, I thought I was gonna cook this man to the Shadow Realm. However, he maxied me, so I had to, change course. But you're gonna see here, we pivot well. We're gonna use Circle, and we're gonna stack our deck and see how we like it. So there's that maxi. They're going to start drawing cards. I think they end up getting a +3 off this maxi, something crazy like that. So we're kind of in trouble. We're going to get our +2 here, but first we're going to stack the deck, and we are only going to summon the Toy Tank, right? We don't want to give our opponent unnecessary draw power that they don't deserve, okay? We're going to summon Gale Dogra off a Toy Tank, and we're going to send Blue Eyes Ultimate, setting the Ultimate Fusion. Gale Dogra is the GOAT. I love Gale Dogra, okay? Since I saw it was a super heavy Samurai deck, I waited on the maxi here. That's what you should do. And they end up cross-out designating it. And I'm like, ooh, should I have went into Magia ASAP to negate this? I later realized it was my Ultra Instinct kicking in, saving me from going into a premature Magia. So now I'm going to use Ultimate Fusion, go into Magia. They drew so many extra cards. They got a +3 off of Maxi. Okay? And we still cook them. We use our Spell Negate. They take a -1 because they discard a card. Okay? Next, we use our Monster Effect Negate here too, because I didn't want this to go from the field to the graveyard so they don't draw. Or so they can't add off of it. So we get a plus there. And then we use the third negate because this Centurion is great. Magia is great against Centurion because this is treated as a continuous trap. So we negated their field spell, we negated their monster effect, and we negated their trap effect. So we used all 3 negates for Magia, and despite our opponent drawing 8 cards, or 8 cards to start their opening turn, they summoned Scarecrow, but Scarecrow can't do anything because there's spells and traps in the graveyard now, and they scoop it up. They scoop it up to the might of Dark Magician, to the might of Dragon Master Magia and friends. Let's get into the deck list, guys. This is fun. I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun. Here it is, guys. This is the deck list. Like I told you guys in what was it, a couple videos ago, I'm trying to take you guys through my thought process. So I wouldn't say this is a finished product even. I would say this deck still has room for improvement, which is awesome because I feel like it's at a really good spot right now with where it's at. I said we'd count, so I think we got, what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I count these 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19 DM cards. I mean, come on, get off my back. Like, nearly half the deck is Dark Magician cards, and, you know, we could call these even honorary Dark Magician cards. So there's synergy in this deck is real. The 2-card combos just pop off between the Gale Dogras and the Souls and IOC. There's just so much this deck can do. I'm not going to say that there's like this, there kind of is a high ceiling, like there's a skill threshold. I'm not trying to gatekeep you. Oh, you gotta be skilled to play this deck. It's not that hard to play, but there's just certain things that you need to know. If you guys want me to do a full combo breakdown, let me know in the comments below, as well as be sure to like this video and share it and get it out there so that people can see this combo and see what we can cook up with Dark Magician. And I will put a link to the deck list in the description box below as well, because I know some of you guys like having it from Master Duel Meta, so I will do that. I really like this deck, guys. I really like it. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. Consider liking and subscribing to the video, subscribing to the channel and liking the video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and love, Habibis.